Well, cool kids. Those videos you're watching that came out, they dropped the other day. Technically speaking, I made them a week ago, and they're just now available to you. Unfortunately, thanks to our friends at YouTube banning my channel because I put a German folk song on a German coin video. And they, and it was from their image. So I searched on YouTube for the song to put in the short. So they are completely responsible, but I'm the one who's getting hard strikes and in trouble. And honestly, I don't understand it. I don't care. There's no justification for it, because even if it was a Nazi song, well, actually, it's not. The context would work because the coin I showed circulated during that time. Because it was made in 1912 or I think it was 1916. 1914D. The point is that coin could have conceivably been circulating at that time. So here's the thing: from the contextual view, it's still an appropriate song, even if it was a straight up, rah rah go us kind of thing, which it wasn't. It was a song about flowers and a girl. I don't know. I don't care. You know what? The censorship that goes on these channels. I mean, this one never flew when I was young. I don't know what's happened to the world. I don't know the West. I mean, specifically, look at what's going on. I mean, I don't like to get political on this channel, but look what's going on in England right now. Just do a little search. Just type in censorship in England, and you'll get all kinds of things popping up. I don't know. I know YouTube got this one wrong. I appealed and they still got it wrong. And I don't, you know what? If you want to come in here and tell me what I did, I'd love to hear it, because I don't think German folk songs should lead to hard strikes, especially when, you type in German Empire as the search for the music. So I got the song from YouTube that I played for the short, and they still gave me a strike. YouTube gave me that song. I didn't go find that song and upload it. It was from, them. I don't know. It's weird. It boggles my mind. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about cool coins from the 1840s is where we start at here tonight. Yeah. The 1840s is where we're starting. 1840 exactly is where we left off. Yeah, 1840 on the dot. This coin is just one I removed because I had a coin from a different country to show that I thought would be, change it up a little. We don't want the same coins for everything. I mean, if every coin was a, bullion piece like this, that'd be a pretty boring video. We don't want to bore you to death. I don't want to bore you to death. I hope I'm not boring you to death. But we should probably show some coins, right? So, the first coin on the list, and we'll get as far as we get till we hit 20 minutes. You guys know the rules. Is right here. It's a half franc. And for you guys that don't know, a half franc is a 90% coin back then. This is from 1840. It's the exact same silver weight as a dime, U.S. dime, right? And the mint mark on this is a star. I don't know what that means, but it is a star. We'll look it up here in a second. All right, 1840 half franc, Louis Philippe. Gosh darn it. These are all from the D mint. There's no picture either, so I won't go with that. We'll do this. Maybe this will help. But the point is, this one's really worn. It's worn out, but we can definitely identify it. We know that's Louis Philippe. I have many coins with Louis Philippe on him. Let's look at an example here. All right. There's a star on all of them. So it's not a mint mark. It's just a feature. So that means the mint mark is over on the right there, maybe. Let's check. Well, K is Bordeaux. So it's from Bordeaux, and I'm going to write that on the flip here so we know what we've got. 1840K. Bordeaux mint. Yay, there we go. And so we can look it up now and see 1840K. Mintage of... We're at 1835. They made a lot of these. Oh, K with a star. 16,000 examples. Wow. So, I'm going to say this is a pretty rare coin. I got it for $3.50, which is well above melt, but who cares? 16,618. Wow. Yeah. K and star. Yeah, that's the coin. Man, oh man. Yep. It's got that weird little leafy thing on the left. See it? Leaf star K. Leaf star K. Yeah, we got the right coin. 16,618. I'm going to write that on the back as well, just so we know. Yeah, that's going to be a hard coin to find for somebody trying to complete a Louis Philippe half franc collection. And yeah, it's a filler. It's a filler, but it's clearly identifiable. So that's cool. Hey, yay. See what happens when you go through your coins and actually look at them? I know, guys. I know. Who would have thunk it? All right. That's 1840. Here is 1839. This is the Bavarian Cream. That's a Billen coin from the look of it. Yeah, 33% silver. I don't know if that's quite Billen. It might be just a touch above. But we got this for $1, and that's fine. I don't know. That might be near melt. I doubt it, though. It's probably like worth 70 cents. Let me pause it, and we'll find it. And this is the coin. Now, ours is very worn. I'll show you ours. But all the signs are there that this is a legit Bavarian Cream 3 Cruiser from 1839. Let's see the date. The date's very clear. So, there we go. It's worth 52 cents. So we paid double melt. And that's okay, because it fills a slot. 1839, 456,000 mintage, that's pretty small. Not, for this series, but for, coins in general, that's, pretty small vintage. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down, 456K. And this is why this collection is going to get tricky as we get, further back, because the mintages on things are kind of all over the place. Once you hit a certain year, did that country even make coins that year? A lot of them didn't. Back in the day, they didn't make coins unless they needed them. I know, crazy thought. All right, 1838. This is going to be another halftime, seeded halftime. So we don't really need to look this up. We've looked up all the others. I paid $3 for this, which is above melt, but again, you're paying for the cool factor. I will buy a halftime anytime for $3, even when it's worn out. I do have a date. We'll look close at it so you can see it. 1838. And if we don't, I have other coins from 1838. 1838 is not a hard year to find. But yeah, 1838. It's not that rough. Here's a first for us. Well, this is the first cap bust dime we're going to do. This is an 1837, as you can see. It's pretty beat up, but it's got full Liberty on the cap, dinged up on the sides. I paid $1.80 for it. So, what are you going to do? 10-cent coin. Very cool, very Americana. Let me pull that up since we haven't looked at that yet in this series. 1 second. All right, here's the coin in question. And as you can see, our example is quite worn, but it is very much in line with this coin, as you can see, with the stars and everything. And there's the reverse. And the reverse seems to be a bit more worn than the obverse on this coin. But that's okay. The melt value for this is... Where's the melt value? It's 89% silver. I know that. $2.86. There you go. So we got that for $1 under melt. I'll take that every day and twice on Sunday. 89.24% silver, not 90. Kind of different, keep that in mind when you're stacking this stuff. Certain things have slightly different percentages, even in the US stuff. Yeah, so that's cool. All right, next up, 1836. We're in Lima, Peru. We have an 8 real. This one's pretty worn. And these are quite pricey because I paid $85 for this. But as you can see, the date is clearly visible, 1836. And this is a nice hunk of silver. This is 0.7859 ounces. You can feel the weight of it. And it's 0.903 pure. Let's look it up on Numista real quick. All right, here's our coin. Now, these were weakly struck coins, so even one in mint condition is going to look rough to the undisciplined eye, which my eye's pretty undisciplined. Melt value's about $30, $29.09. Definitely a cool piece. Definitely not going to get anywhere near melt. Odds are 1836. They don't know the mintage, but it's definitely the most valuable simply because a lot of times first year coins are more valuable. But they're all roughly the same mintage, I would argue, given the valuations. But they don't know exactly how many were made. They are not particularly common. A lot of Peruvian coins, actually, the mintages are all over the place. So this seems pretty consistent for a Peruvian coin. All right, now we just looked up the cat bust, so I'm not going to sit here and look it up every time. This is a cat bust. Now the cat bust, they got me through the 1830s. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of them. This one's, in decent shape. $1.80. I got a whole bunch of these for $1.80 each. One of the best deals I ever made. Yeah. So there's 1835. I tried to change it up. I could have run cat busts all the way into the 1820s, but I wasn't trying to do all that. I wanted to change it up where I could and where I saw opportunities. So here is another Louis Philippe. It's 5 francs. I guess we can look it up. Hold on. Since I haven't since last video. All right, and here's the coin. 90%, as you know, this one has a hole in it, in case you didn't catch that. And that hole has been filled. Yeah, it has been filled, but probably with silver. $23.99, which we know is probably going to be under melt. And D is Lyon, France. So there you go. And we'll look it up. 34. Here it is. 2,118,127. Which, it's not super common, but it's not super rare either. There's much higher mintages, there's much lower mintages. Like I said, in these older days, the mintages are really all over the place, as you can see here. And that's true with seeded coins as well. So here we go. This is 26, so we got just under melt, even with the hole in it. And that's fine. I don't know about you guys, but I'll buy under melt silver all day, every day. I don't care what it is. All right, here's an 1833 cap bust dime. This one's pretty rough. This one's pretty beat up, but it is what it is. Here's an 1832 cap bust dime. This one again. This one, someone is just taking a sandblaster to this thing. I don't know. It's rough, but the date is readable, and maybe somebody just stepped on it and graded it against rocks. I don't know. It was heavily molested. Post-mint damage here, but honestly, you make out most of the Liberty. The date is clearly readable, and it is silver. I can take it out and ping it if you want. Let me know in the comments if you want to watch a cap bust dime get pinged. Now, this is a coin I replaced the nicer cap bust dime for, because at least it's not from the United States, so it gives us a little different look. This is a 20 para from the Ottoman Empire circa 1831. I paid 42 cents for it, which is probably just below melt, ever so barely. Yeah, ever so barely below melt, I would imagine, even with the hole in it. Or it's not even a hole, it's just like a dent in it. Yeah, it's just an indentation. No, there's a hole there, but I don't think they even removed any metal. They just kind of dented it. Well, there you go, 1831. And like I said, I have the cap bust from 1831 too. But other than the hole, this coin's actually a pretty decent example, because it's got a lot of the details. And you gotta realize, when we start getting into these older coins, nicer examples are gonna cost a lot of money. I'm not gonna pay a lot of money. If I can read the date, it's good enough for me, okay? Here's 1830, so we've gone back 10 years so far. And it's another cap bust, so, you know the deal. 1830. Yeah, they almost look like a boot. You see that when they're really worn? Looks like kind of like a boot. You see it? See the boot? Maybe the pants are here, and then the toes here, and the heels here. Yeah, Lady Liberty looks like a boot. What's that on the boot? On this particular coin, the reverse is much nicer than the obverse, I think. But it's rough. 1829, again, we're going to do a cap bust. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's worn and beat up, and life has been unkind to it. But it's got a full Liberty on it. So, for $1.80, I'll take it. All right, 1828. 1828 six cruiser from Sachs Meiningen, I guess. And we can see the date clearly. 1828 right there. Clear as a bell. And we paid $11. This is one of the coins I've recently had to purchase. Because 1828 was one of the dates I did not have. So let me go ahead and look that up. This will probably be the last coin we get to, actually. Maybe one more. Here is the coin. Here's our example. And you can see that it is the correct coin. It does, the carpets do match the drapes. All right, and they only made these for a couple years. There's no number known for 1828, but the valuation is very similar for all of them. So we're going to say it's very, very going to be near $1 million probably on the mintage. So there you go. And yeah, it's a nice example. I can read it. I can make out all the details. When you start getting coins this old, man, that's fine. So our last coin for today is 1827. That's where we're going to leave off. It is another cap bust dime. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. We're at 1826 for the next video. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, all that jive. Bye. And find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're waiting.